As said, my next guest is Tomislav. Hello.
Hello, Tere.
Tere. But we're keeping talking in English.
Thank you.
As mentioned, you're welcome to ask questions on workshop. I'll keep it up, so I'll ask my questions, and if you have better questions or more questions than me, then I try to get them in line. Partnering with Microsoft. What do you mean? Do you mean it like, whatever, I'm kind of like reselling some of your services or something different? What's your idea of partnering?
Well, thanks for this question. Maybe it would be good for the audience to understand, what is Microsoft at all. So many people understand that Microsoft...
This is Word and Excel, basically.
Yeah. Many people understand Microsoft is a company that is selling products on the market lately, the cloud products, this is our strategy. But Microsoft is also an investing company. So Microsoft is one of the 2 companies in the world that has AAA status. So the other company is Johnson & Johnson. So it means that our investment rating is greater than some countries in the world. We have greater investment rating than US country at all. So working with Microsoft, it means connecting with the brand. It means that we can collaborate, we can co-develop, we can work together. And we are having, for example, relationships or strategic partnerships with the governments. So it means that we are helping governments to present themselves, that they are thinking advanced, that they are trying to do something advanced when it comes to implementation of technology. But we are working as well with companies. Working with companies means that as we are providing cloud platform, companies are invited to develop on our platform products that they think could help them to advance, to enter new markets, and then they can use or utilize as well Microsoft sales facilities in order to enter these markets, or we can help them in improving their product or giving some advices or something like that.
So basically, in this context, I could imagine I'm a company who is developing whatever e-health service for Estonian government. You could kind of like help me scale or buy my company and scale it to the world or something like that?
Yeah. So Estonia, when we are talking about Estonia, we always have an opportunity, and you have here companies in Estonia, you have, let's say, different perspective in comparison with other countries. Estonia is digital first country, and this is a brand that Estonia as a country has. So for every company like Microsoft as well, this is an opportunity to work within this, let's say, brand that country has on its own. And when it comes to companies that are developing different solutions, so first of all, we can support companies to, let's say, build or deploy advanced solution. What does it mean? It means that solution that will be utilizing new technology, that will be having better functionalities in comparison with other or similar solutions on the market. And when it is proved, and when this solution is coming from Estonia, it means something. And utilizing Microsoft sales throughout the world, it can help to enter the markets that, for example, a company from Estonia is willing to achieve or willing to go forward.
So the concept is kind of like from one level the competitiveness and market for a company, but I understand you are kind of like Microsoft being as large as you are is seeing it also kind of like providing for countries some kind of competitive edge on the world market, or
yes.
Just world.
So Microsoft, at first we have something that we call partner-led model. Mm-hmm. So it means that in many cases we are not working directly with customers. So we have partners in the middle. So what it means? It means that we are investing into partner capabilities. We are investing to help them to understand how they can deploy better our technologies or how they can co-develop on our platform. What it means in the end? It means that this company will be getting, let's say, new skills, they were getting new capacities that can help them not only to work on the local market, but as well to move abroad. So this is, let's say, a kind of benefit that we can bring to companies here.
We have talked about the general concept. Do you have some cool real-life examples how this has actually worked, and what have been the different, like company level, country level, Microsoft level benefits from that?
Yes, yes. So Microsoft is having an investment cycles that are happening from year to year. And recently we announced investments that we will be making on country level. For example, our recent announcements were related with investments into Poland, $1.5 billion, into Greece, 500 million of dollars.
Wow.
And the result of it, for example, in the case of Greece, was when Moody's was doing an assessment of country rating or national country rating, they said, if you are having investment that is coming from AAA company, we have to consider this and improve your national rating, because this type of company would not be investing in the country if you are not improving your own performance. So this is an example of, let's say, national level of investment. On the other hand, when it comes to companies, I could bring, for example, examples from the cybersecurity area that is very actual and very relevant to today. And this year we acquired Miburo. Last year we acquired Risk IQ. What it means? Microsoft is providing a lot of products on the market, but we still see a need to improve those products. Sometimes we are investing into our own capabilities, but sometimes if there is a company that is very complement to our platform, then we are acquiring or investing additionally to this company. And there are also some models of companies who are, let's say, owned by some our competitors, but we also have co-investment into these companies like Mandiant or some other companies. So there are different models, but in the end it is about, let's say, creating a better value or additional value to the companies for the market and for their performance on the market.
How would somebody approach Microsoft with this topic? Call you?
I'm National Technology Officer. I cover 23 countries in Central and Eastern Europe, so I'm not quite often here, let's say every second month or every third month.
But there is a Microsoft office.
Yeah, but there is Microsoft office here, and we also have Microsoft Development Center here in Estonia that is based on the work that was done previously within Skype, but now we are extending it with new capabilities that we are building for Microsoft Teams. So there are a lot of people working here in Tallinn office. So there are a lot of opportunities to approach these people, to talk to them, to understand what are the common interests, and I'm sure they will find the right people to connect you with.
I understand that there is kind of like also Microsoft is doing a lot of research. Is there also kind of like partnering on that side?
So one way is investing into research capabilities that we have within the company. But there are also projects where we are co-investing into some research projects where we are trying to find, let's say, improvements for our data center. Let's say now everything is about the green. So there are a lot of research results that needs to be implemented into making data centers more green, let's say like that. Then investments into cybersecurity and investments into many other areas.
What do you see kind of like, are you looking in some particular direction for next years? Like, I understand when you establish a company, one question is kind of like, how do you exit and how do you get sold to Google? I understand Microsoft wants to be on the same side. So what I need to start doing now to gain your interest in next year? What's kind of like your telescope view?
Here in Estonia, we also have a team that is engaged with startups. I understand that one part of the national government strategy in Estonia is to have more startups, let's say startup-led country or country that has more, let's say, most unicorns per capita. So we understand it, and we are also investing into teams that can co-create or can support companies who are looking to develop, to get more investments, and to go and to collect more capital
as
on the market.
Technology manager, what are you seeing kind of like the technology things? Like a couple of years ago it was AI, now we are getting, everybody's doing nice AI pictures. What's the next big thing? What you are kind of like looking excitedly at?
Well, I'm pretty engaged with cybersecurity, and I think that this is the area where we have to rethink about our approach, and I will be having later on a presentation as well on Microsoft approach on cybersecurity. So I would say that the next big thing is there, because we are researching within our research and intelligence teams, we are also getting some new insights, what is happening. So there are a lot of things that are not addressed. So I would say cybersecurity will be in the focus in the upcoming years for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.